Live.
We are going live on the Twitches, the main Twitch channel. WWE Champions is live.
Reset, refresh, restart. What is it called? What do the young people call a re- refresh? The browser.
What's up, Spin Zizzle? Merrick's, good to see you. Who's cool? Maherix.
Maherix.
Maherix. Maherix. What's going on, Maherix?
Hello, friends. We are here tonight with the weekend contest walkthrough, also known as a blog reveal. We're going to be revealing the blog, and we're pretty excited to show it to you. We are excited to show it to you. And the Brofessor, if you're one of Professor's loyal Brosciples, we were called in at the 11th hour to substitute teach for Professor. So we'll write our names on the chalkboard. If we've never met, I'm Rusty. This is Lee, and we are WWE Champions Chat. What's up, Lee?
What's up, Rusty? Good to see you. We're doing this twice in one day. We just recorded our podcast earlier today, which if you're not following the podcast, check out the video content screen right there for YouTube. It's also on Apple Podcast and Spotify. So we get to record two today. Well, no, this isn't a podcast episode, but.
And are you in a different place? I am actually in a different state than I was this morning when we recorded our show.
Like a different state of mind?
No, a different state of the United States. I am
different of the United States. Gotcha.
Yeah, I took a road trip today. So we recorded this morning. I was in South Carolina. Lo and behold, I am now in North Carolina. So I have gone north.
That's awesome. Did you see where was it? Footers? No, it's going by quick actually, which is good. Somebody said, "Are we now pod people? If it's Brosciples, are we pod people here?"
We don't have a name. We don't have a name. WWE Champions Chat, Chat Nation. I don't know what we would be. Chatters, Chataholics, Chatamaniacs. You guys choose. If you have a decent name for us, we'll take it. We'll take it. Sorry. And the pod people works. Are you wearing a Spider-Man hoodie? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what Dylan's calling out. Dylan's from a different county than us, but he likes the Spider-Man. They like the Spider-Mans. I got my Spider-Man hoodie on.
Lee, for the love of the green hurricane goodness, change the Jean-Claude Van Damme loop. That has been a Friday night staple. If you've ever watched us on Friday nights on Twitch, we
do the muscle that man dance. All right, well I'll put Rusty with Prime right there in its place. I had actually the Hulk Hogan meme from No Holds Barred where he goes Dookie, and I was going to put that up for the week after we had the infamous set of pulls that we had for Bray Wyatt, but it didn't work, so I left it there. What's up, Ducky Schultz? Good to see you. Lestivo, first time, the Ministry of Chatness. Nice, first time chat, Ministry of Chatness. I love that.
I am pinning a comment. This is something I like to do, brand new to our stream, is faction roll call. Drop the name of your faction in the chat. We're going to start off by hearing who all's with us. We're going to give a shout out to your faction. And then tonight, after our faction roll call, we are going to take some guesses, let you guess as to who this weekend's brand new superstar is. And we are going to look through this weekend's contest blog. It's a feud weekend. I think you already know that, but you're going to hear all of the ins and outs of the feud. And let's start. Lee, have you been reading some? There's a faction called Woken, first on the list right here, as it's first on most lists.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Toxic Mafia, 5SP, Venomous Vipers. Saw Merrick say he was hurt. I'm sorry, Merrick. I'm not sure what happened there. You're on the list. Hey, you're on the list. That's where Great J-Man Gaming and Iron Sheik 84 are from. Both friends of the channel. Both going to be on the podcast again soon. So be watching for that. Merrick said Furpo hates him. What? What? KSMA, cream of the crop, not a full-time job.
Ellen, I'm pretty sure Firpo loves you. Firpo loves us all.
I don't know if you want to allow that. I think that's actually the name of the faction that they're trying to put in there, and it held it for comments there. South side, put the Godflow right there. Yep.
Oh no!
Battletoads. No Battletoads.
Battletoads. Where's the? Oh, no, they didn't check in. Oh, that was a question.
Yeah.
Battletoads, guys. If you're looking for a new faction, Battletoads.
Wow.
What? I don't know.
You just
have been
keep recruiting for the Battletoads.
pumping them up. I want to see Battletoads in the top 100 because of all of the love that we've shared with the Battletoads. We've got the Nude Ministry. We've got Demolition Inc., Space Jam. We've got Bourbon. Did you read all these already, Lee?
I'm seeing of them. You see me. And yes, Pipeness, you said it is a real faction. Look it up. It's just every time you type it in, it gets flagged.
So. Oh, did you read Victorious Angels? We gotta shout out Victorious because I was once a Victorious Angel, along with Merrick's Victorious Secrets. We were in Victorious many moons ago.
Yeah. So House of McDuck says, wish Mr. Insane Joker a happy birthday on the stream. He'd be very happy. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing worth a poo. That's right. Yep.
1%.
New Ministry.
Fun Fest. Yes.
All right. Empirics.
I love it. I think we said it. If we didn't say your name, we didn't overlook you. We love everyone's determination. And so, yeah. Okay. Venomous Vipers BP.
Black Pearl. We know the Black Pearl.
Lee, did you know if all of the Venomous Vipers faction family subscribed to our channel, we would have 800 plus new subscribers? So
that's right.
Maybe we should pitch ourselves to be the official content creators of the
Venomous Vipers family. Wow, our faction leader's in here, you know that, Rusty. But yes, if you guys would do us a favor, we are the newest of the content creator team, and we are still trying to grow our channel. We just built it out not that long ago, to be honest. So if you could go on to YouTube, subscribe to Champions Chat at Champions Chat Podcast, that would mean a awful lot to us. That would be insane. Thank you for saying you'd subscribe. I appreciate that. Merrick's, you're working on a drip plate build? What?
Look, I'll pin our socials. We had a new episode come out today. Today was a brand new episode called "When Will We See 5-Star Gold?" And
6-star. 6-star gold.
We will see.
When will we see 5-star gold, Rusty? When will
3 years ago. We will see 5-star gold 3 years ago. When will we see 6-star gold? And we made some guesses. We also made some predictions. And we said, what can we do to start getting ready for this inevitable meta shift when and if it happens? So follow Champs Chat on if you're an audio person, we're on Spotify. If you're a YouTuber, you can see us while we talk. But I'm going to shift gears now, Lee. I'm pinning a new message. Drop your guesses for this weekend's superstar in the chat. And there's a hint. I think we're seeing a silhouette of this person. Lee, is that a silhouette of this weekend's superstar?
We are. Merrick's is guessing Brian Pillman. That would be awesome. Can I give the chatters a hint?
Well, I would say if you look at the silhouette, the vest kind of looks like the Hollywood Rock, like what he's wearing on TV now. If you look at the bottom of the silhouette, I don't know if that's a hint or not. Was that a hint or not a hint?
That was baby. I said Pillman had hair. Come on. So oftentimes by looking at what is required in the feud, you can at least guess what era they are. So if you look on screen, the feud requirements for this weekend are Big Papa Pump, Nation of Domination, a Technician, and an Attitude Era. So
So that would be the Attitude Era. You're saying maybe, or is that
I
a hint?
I would say possibly that Attitude Era might be a clue. This might be a clue to who we are seeing.
I
Richie,
can't.
I doubt
I
it.
can't read these guesses. I can't read the guesses. Some of them are so hilarious too.
I
If the
know
head were
Buff Bagwell
bigger,
or we riot. Thank you, McLovin.
if the head was bigger, I could guess Shockmaster if he had like a
Oh,
big
jeez.
dome. But he
Hashtag
doesn't.
put Shockmaster in the game,
He does not,
please.
or at least a gear for tugboat. Can we get a Shockmaster gear?
Oh,
That
that'd
would
be
be great.
awesome.
If the silhouette had a top hat, it could be Bull Nakano. Um,
Hollywood, Hollywood
Hollywood
Blonde
Blonde
Austin. That's already
Austin.
in there. We've
Is
already,
it
well,
the
stunning Steve is
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
Hollywood
yeah,
Blonde.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. If it's WCW, it's Ricochet. What? Ricochet?
New poster
What?
has to be Adrian Adonis, somebody said.
Oh,
Another,
Dean
Titus
Malenko.
O'Neil. I think the silhouette looks like Titus worldwide.
Did he fall under? I wonder if I could twist the picture on there and make him fall under the ring. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that should
Oh,
be our new gift. Titus sliding under the ring in the rumble.
Titus World Slide. Yes,
Oh man.
please. Been a minute since we've had a new Cena. Yep, Painbringer. Horace Hogan or bust. Oh, Dewey, that's a deep cut right there. That's almost like when
With
we talk about Berlin.
with
Das
body
ist
hair.
Alex Reitz.
Oh
Achtung,
yeah, Ahmed
Achtung.
Johnson. Okay, Attitude Era was a clue. The silhouette looks bald, so I think Baby Ice's guess of Ahmed Johnson is on point. That is a great guess. That is a great guess. And I'd love to see Ahmed, the Pearl River plunge in the game.
Oh, really? Oh, Blue Meanie. Thank you, unequivocally reclusive. What's a name? I like it. Blue Meanie. I don't think that silhouette looks like the Blue Meanie, but I like that guess. We
What's
love
up,
Bull Nakano.
Schmeskes? Our faction
Smash
mate.
Kez. Smash Kez. He corrected
What?
me in. He corrected me in
I said
the.
Quez?
I've been
Smash
saying Smash
Quez?
Quez. He said
Yeah.
it's Smash Kez.
Well, tomato, tomato, but I want to honor his pronunciation the way he tells me. Right?
Merrick says a question. I don't see where
Okay.
it's going by so fast here.
Dean Malenko, Lance. Yeah. Okay. So
Dudley.
just so you know, Lee, these numbers are different than our Friday night stream. This is a feud prep stream. So we're dealing with high volume numbers here. We're over
Oh.
240 on the stream with us right now, which is incredible.
That's
Which is
awesome.
incredible. Barry Horowitz would be awesome.
Who's better than Canyon? Oh man,
Literally
that was so
everybody.
good. Bald dude has to be just incredible. Oh, that would be awesome. Mike, we will in 2 minutes. We're supposed
You
to
know
do it
who-
at 6:15, buddy.
Speaking of Attitude Era, you know who's not in this game that I'm hoping there's not a bad reason they're not in the game, but like remember Scotty Too Hottie when he would dance with
Yeah.
Rikishi, Scotty Too Hottie, and he had another partner. I don't remember the other guy's name, but like
What? Brian Christopher, Grandmaster Sexay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was Jerry Lawler's son. Man.
That's right. Somebody wrote Brian Lawler, and I forgot that's who that was. He was
Right.
really a buff dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Be Bad. That
Johnny
was
Be
Mark
Bad
Miro.
would be good.
Mark Miro in WCW, right? Wasn't that who
Yeah.
that was? And he
Yeah.
looked like Little Richard, basically. I mean, he wrestled as Little Richard.
Basically a Little Richard impersonator. That's right. All right, so we've got 1 minute. Rusty, I'm gonna cue the recording. Do you want to do the introduction to the WCW live, and then we can throw on the screen here in just a moment? So I'm hitting record. Go ahead and hit the intro.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Champions Chat here with you, doing our weekend contest walkthrough, where we are about to reveal live on stream who this weekend's superstar is and go through all that it's going to take to bring them home to your roster, as well as all of the requirements that we're going to be looking at for this weekend's feud and where the points are. What's up,
That's
Lee?
right. Well, we've got well, first of all, welcome to our first ever live WCW where the big boys play. But we've got some guesses in the chat here. We've got multiple people guessing Bubba Ray. We've got a couple people saying Big Bubba, that Big Boss Man, right? We got Wall Street. We got Maven. We've got Screamin' Norman Smiley. Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be a fun one in there.
It would.
So, are you ready for the reveal, Rusty?
I couldn't be more ready.
You couldn't be more ready, Chandler Bing. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Rusty, it's 316 weekend. You know what that means.
When you hear that glass break, I don't know, what does it mean?
Pretty much what you said there. Pretty much what you said. Although I think it's rather funny. Yeah, you take a look at this. It's the new. It's like Austin's current face, right? Like his old, like when he was in his prime body, but it's like his modern era face right there. So
I think this poster looks great, or at least the art that I'm seeing right now on the blog. And we're going to get to it, it looks almost like he might be a powerhouse.
we'll get there. Yeah.
We'll get
If you
there.
want to
I'm
start
just guessing
reading,
from
I'll
the
start
red.
scrolling. Just make sure we
All
keep
right.
room for people to take screenshots.
Yep. Hey, champions, we weren't kidding when we said the party continues. Let's celebrate Stone Cold Day throughout the weekend with a brand new Steve Austin Bionic Redneck Riot feud. So I guess he's called the Bionic Redneck Steve Austin. No offense to any rednecks out there. Not only, before we get to Austin, breaking news, Lee. We have added a new entourage ability for Sami Zayn conspiracy theory. He will now feature 100% blast gem damage at 26K talent. You can find his poster on the feud prize wall if you don't have it already. 26K.
That's right.
What is that going to mean for blast gems, Lee?
So 100% more damage on the coaching ability is going to be very, very nice. We're going to see perhaps some gameplay a little bit later on if they update that poster as well. And we should have some gameplay here in just a little bit if all goes well. So let's
Look
talk
at me.
the
I love it.
schedule.
Mirix in the chat. What? He had no idea. It's like totally a surprise, this blog reveal.
What?
All right.
That's
I know,
right.
right?
Attitude Era Powerhouse Austin. Where have we seen that before? Oh wait, it's time for Zombie Austin to come back.
This is the pre-zombie version of Zombie Austin. This was the living version. Okay, so
right.
Please note, as Lee and I dive into all these numbers, these screenshots are taken from a test environment. Text, numbers, items, and dates are subject to change. Some parts of the contest might still be a work in progress, so check in game for the latest numbers and items once the contest has started. I feel like it's with every pharmaceutical commercial. There's that like side effects include.
May include subject to change.
Exactly. So schedule, this is what this weekend's going to look like. Tomorrow, Friday, 3:15 at noon Pacific, the Bionic Redneck Riot contest will begin, and it will be ending 3:18. That's Sunday, right? At noon.
Well, it's Monday
Pacific?
at reset.
Monday. The feud, however, is going to begin on 3:16 day at 4 p.m. Pacific, and it will end 3:17 day at noon Pacific.
That's a Sunday.
Nice.
Let's
grab
talk
those
shards.
screenshots. Let's see, how do we get this dude? This is where you want to grab your screenshots for your factions. Available shards. So we're looking at the regular. Now it says regular with CSS. All right. So that's a little stipulation. In the solo contest, 380 shards. The faction contest, 160. Faction contest leaderboard, right? So the top 200 factions will get somewhere between 150 and 400 shards. Your war score will net you 120 shards, and the tours will grab you 420 shards. That should put your total at somewhere around 1480 with the CSS in the regular contest. Now we jump over to the premium. Lee, if you have thoughts on the premium, there'll be 400 in the premium solo contest, and the rest will be available on the portal, www.champions.com, 375 shards. That puts you at 775 plus
1480.
1480. Puts you
You can get
over
there. You could
the
get there, but the
two.
shop events are spend. So it is
Right.
not possible to recruit him without at least a bit of spend, unless you'll see the Sunday event in there as well. But all right,
I thought, you,
screenshots taken. We're moving on.
I thought you were going to say unless you had a gift card. It's not possible to get it without spending unless you have a gift card.
Unless your family gives you a gift card. There you go. There you
What?
go.
And also, it says more shards will be available in offers. All
Yep.
right, let's get into the nitty gritty of the feud. Play with selected superstars for faction contest points in leaderboards and progress in the War Score competition. A 2x feud speed up perk will be available to claim for Manager's Pass members. So, double your speed with the Manager's Pass. As we unfurl this pull down, you can earn one feud booster in the limited time tour and one in stamp cards on Saturday. If you're not sure what feud boosters are, Lee, what are feud boosters?
That's your steps, and that gives you basically an advantage moving on. So you should always have two of them. You buy the other two. Typically, it's like 50% bonus war score, so you can get through the events faster, or it's pretty much required if you're going to leaderboard, at least for most. So
More are available through purchase with a higher war score and gem damage boost than the two free ones. So how about our feud requirements? Here's another screenshot you're probably going to want to grab.
Well, this one's available in-game already, so this one people can see. The only big addition is now we know Steve Austin Bionic Redneck goes in the top spot there. So we got that one. But, Rusty, that first-time win, you want to talk about that?
First time wins with a Superstar in Brawl is 300,000 points.
So that is back to normal, because Flash Feud has been different. So notice this is not Flash Feud scoring methods. This is the feud scoring that you're used to. So
it was
that's
like
a big one.
65K, wasn't it?
It was last
Flash
time.
feud. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they brought it back to what we know and like and are familiar and comfortable with.
Yeah.
I thought I heard a Discord ping. Let me just check. Okay. So it looks like, Lee, we're gonna get to
Ooh.
see some Austin gameplay and some behind. It says we're gonna deploy him now. So I think for the
Sweet.
account you're
So
on.
we should have gameplay once this is done. I'll reload the account and we'll get to play. And Furpo gives a little. Oh, by the way, he hits hard, very hard. Spoilers.
Apparently, but then he said apparently.
Allegedly,
So, allegedly.
Austin
Real-
hits very
no, that's
hard.
great. Really, really great. Let's see. I think we might be showing the URL on stream, Lee, if that matters or not. I got a DM that said that as well.
Gotcha.
I love the DMs. I just want to triple check and make sure there's nothing else before we resume the.
Well, we've got the Play Faction Feud limited time tours to progress. Earn Road to WrestleMania rewards.
Nice. You're in the solo contest yet?
That's where we're heading. Yep. We're on the solo
Right.
contest.
Just checking. It threw me off. I was like, oh no, we got to check with the DMs. I'm hearing it ping. Earn collectible Steve Austin mug. Everybody wants the mug, right? The mug is so good because that's how you're going to keep collecting all of your WrestleMania, Road to WrestleMania rewards and bags, Riot bags for Bionic Redneck, as well as our prize wall medallion. The top 50 leaderboard ranks can get a guaranteed poster of brand new Steve Austin Bionic Redneck at up to 6-star bronze. So somebody's going to have the road paved for them. You can earn 1,900,000 points in this contest superstar competition during feud. Claim free points from stamp cards on the portal, www.champions.com. Okay, if you spend one loot coin in the Bionic Redneck loot, you get 10,000 points. If you spend your first Redneck loot coin It'll be 70,000 points, limit 1. And if you early bird recruit this guy, you're going to get 500,000 points,
500K.
limit 1. Max milestone, 10 million on that. So if you need to grab a screenshot. What are we going to get for working so hard for the Bionic Redneck? Reward highlights. It looks like what we've seen in the past. We're going to see premium medallions. We're going to see premium bags. We're going to see the basic Riot bags and Sonya Deville shards, which is very exciting for those of us chasing Sonya Deville this month.
Nice.
Our war score. Anything to add on the solo contest?
No, I think you got that. I think people are what they're going to want to see is war score. That's going to be the ooh. Let's talk about that.
Here's the big one. Is the new Austin a striker? Correct? No, we're seeing. I think it's a powerhouse, is what we're seeing right now. And then, yeah. And so they're tagging us saying we're showing that URL on the stream. Is there a way to just, I don't know, expand it or not? I don't know if it matters. It's just the blog URL. So we shouldn't be showing too much else. Win in the blog should be going live later tonight. War score competition. Win in feud battles for faction contest points, shard bags, feud medallions, Bianca Belair, Glamour EST shards until milestone 50 million. So that's exciting for those of you like myself who are maybe still, or I'm trying to think. Yeah,
I'm still trying to get
quite a bit of, as I was thinking, quite a bit of the community, I bet, still trying to chase Bianca. An extra Bionic Redneck Riot feud medallion and blitz tickets in the stretch milestone. So that's beyond 50 million, the stretch. So if 110,000 faction points can be obtained by reaching 20 million. So the first milestone, right, Lee, is 20 million. Everybody needs to be aiming to help their faction with that.
Yep. Max milestone 100 million.
Yep. So let's take a look at that poster art. That is really cool. And it says redneck in red. Remember the top 50? It's like, wow. I wish his actual neck was red somehow. Remember
it's the
the
little
top
things, Rusty. It's the little
you can
things.
have a little red bandana, a little neckerchief, Remember the top 50 in the solo contest can earn up to a 6-star bronze Steve Austin Bionic Redneck. So keep feuding. You can reach milestones to earn feud medallions for bonus rewards in the prize wall. Earn war score 1 point. Max milestone 100 million. Anything we need to know about war score and how it pertains to this contest?
No, I mean, pretty much what it said right there is, you want to get to your faction points by milestone 20 million. You have the ability to keep going to milestone 100 million. And usually around that 50 million mark, give or take, is where, it says it right there. 50 million is your solo. So consider 20 million max for your faction, 50 million personal max, and 100 million is stretch milestones. So I think it's going to be a bit for that.
All right. Well, I think those Bianca shards were going in the shop for a pretty penny last month, but it looks like we have a chance to earn some in this feud, which is really exciting. Reward highlights, so the Bianca shards. Remember, the numbers may not be the exact numbers that we see in the contest. That could be subject to change, but we're going to see feud medallions, bags, blitz tickets, and the EST shards. Let's have a look at the prize wall. I think this is one of the most fun parts of the blog reveal, to see what might be coming in the prize wall. Of course, numbers are from a test environment, subject to change. However,
side effects include subject to change.
It might cause sleepiness, weight loss, weight gain, accidental. So let's see. Mystery strap, 2 times affiliation for 7 medallions there in this sample photo.
That one's not mystery. Exciting. That's for Rey Mysterio, the Mask of Mystery.
Oh, is it? All right. So, it looks like Ultimate Rey Mysterio strap, 2 times affiliation, is on the prize wall. Contest champion strap for Steve Austin, Bionic Redneck. We got Tier 5 Fury 2 medals on move defense and gym defense. We have Bionic Redneck Riot loot coin bundles, so you'll be able to buy pulls with your medallions. So if you should so choose. Also, you could buy right out 5-star gold Sami Zayn conspiracy theory with this new
It's nice.
100% blast gem damage coaching ability, powerhouse star fragments, and 6-star silver token bundles. Very, very exciting. Superstar competition. Look at his little play. His little strap has his face on it. Look at that. Isn't that something?
Haven't you
Win
always
feud
wanted a
battle.
belt with your face on it?
I want a belt with Stone Cold's face on it. That would be even more intimidating to my opponents and my enemies alike. Win feud battles with contest superstars and reward yourself with nearly 2 million solo contest points, high rarity tokens, and contest champion strap for Steve Austin, Bionic Redneck. So what is this? This is a screenshot probably situation. Check the superstar tab in game to see which superstars give you points towards this competition. Leaderboard tiebreaker, earn 1 Steve Austin shard. That's 9 million points. So this is our CSS, right? To just break it down. Win a faction feud battle with the following. For 500k points, Bionic Redneck, limit 5. For 500k points, Unpredictable Bionic Man, right? So that's
the Motu. That's the acrobat. Yeah,
wow.
I'm hoping I would love, just for the Pokemon of it all, I would love to get him on my roster. So I'm hoping he's in the loot. I would chase that.
Wow. I'll take the new one though. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, I'll take the if I have to, right?
If we get a choice,
I want to get 2 in a row. 2 in a row, right? I got Devon last week. Let's go 2 in a row. We'll see tomorrow.
And the Rock Nation of Domination, 300k points, limit 3. Big Papa Pump, 300k points, limit 3. Thrasher, back from the dregs, 300k limit 3. You can run him triple blue with the Moment of Bliss plate, and he's actually doing some slamma-jamma on your opponents. Bret Hart Heart Foundation, 300k limit 3. Any Nation of Domination, 300k limit 3. Any Attitude Era, any Trickster, any Tech, any Steve Austin, all 300k limit 3. Thoughts on that, Lee?
Nice amount that's open. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's going to be some that are pretty rare. The rarest should be the new Steve Austin, but that Unpredictable Bionic Man might actually end up being more rare unless he's in the loot. Big Papa, Thrasher, a portion of the community would have got. Bret Hart Heart Foundation's getting a little bit easier to get, but then at the very least, you've got any of these ones down here, so that any of the innies should help out everybody. So,
isn't Bret Hart in this month's MLC coin loot?
If I remember,
or was that last month?
He might have been in last month.
Might have been last month.
Bailey is in this month's, I know for sure, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check the chat. Let me just check Discord, and we are going back into it. Sorry, we can't engage with the chat too much. We're like staring down at the blog right now. Reward highlights, right?
We will.
Yeah. Reward highlights. We got more Austin Strap, solo contest points, and rare tokens. And look at Austin Strap. It could be any of these possible bonuses: turn boost, stun immunity, bleed immunity, plus 40 gym damage, plus 60 gym damage, plus 100 gym damage, and maybe even more. So looks like it's a real mixed bag on what it could be. Faction contest ends 12 hours after the feud, and you can get 110,000 points in the War Score competition milestones and more in feud leaderboards. Use the bonus tasks to bring your faction into the top 200 on the leaderboard, and for more Steve Austin Bionic Redneck shards. No faction hopping allowed during contest.
They're looking at you.
Surely that's not happening. Surely that's not a thing.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
Earn big points with your faction from the War Score competition. Claim free contest points on the portal. Bonus: spend cash. So that's in-game cash, right, Lee, to earn extra points.
In this case, yes. Although you always, if spend cash, you get extra points. That's kind of how the game works. But yes, in-game cash.
Bonus:
in this instance,
level up a 6-star superstar. So if you got someone in the anniversary loot that was a fuse. This may be a great time to fuse them up if you haven't done so already, and then pump them up a few levels. Bonus, level up a 5-star superstar for 20 points. Max milestone there is 10 million in the faction contest. And the reward highlights. How do we get Steve Austin for free? Well, our faction does really well in that contest, and we pull him from a bag, right? He just appears on our roster. It's been known to happen, and somehow it always makes its way to our Discord brag rooms or to Facebook pages and makes the rest of the community rue the day. Let's see. Limited time tours. So this is exciting. Compete and complete them, right? In the limited time tours to earn nearly 4.7 million solo points alongside Bionic Redneck, Riot, Shard bags, and resources. Okay, this is probably a screenshot situation. We'll leave it up while I read it. Friday, the tour is going to be Bionic Redneck Challenge, Normal Mode, Trickster, Hard Mode, Legends, Contest Superstars, any Attitude Era on Normal Mode, apparently any Technician, but I'm wondering if it is a Legends technician,
which would make sense. Bret Hart being required again. Bret Hart gets required a lot, so if you have him, you're good.
Right. Then Hell Mode, we've got a Powerhouse and a Striker requirement. Do you think they also have an Era requirement?
I would guess so, but it doesn't say. So
okay. Friday, there's also going to be the Bionic Rampage, any Steve Austin, The Rock, most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, Nation of Domination. So it's kind of a Rock versus Austin tour. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then Friday, Steve Austin Challenge, contest superstar rewards in Saturday. So that's probably your 24-hour tour.
Yep.
I'm thinking. And then Saturday is our MLC free superstar, Bionic Kabuki Acrobat. Kairi Sane will be required for that. Reward highlights from the tours are going to be solo contest points. Now, not MLC, let me specify. Bionic Redneck Riot solo contest points. Bionic Redneck Riot premium bags. Bionic Riot Redneck basic bags. And Bionic Redneck Riot feud booster. So that means a set of stairs in the tours. Is that the way I interpret that, Lee?
Yeah. That is correct.
This is premium water from the Hampton Inn in Raleigh, North Carolina, right out of the sink. Premium content. Collect premium medallions in the Steve Austin Challenge Tour and redeem them for extra rewards. What are these extra rewards? It looks like moments, or specifically, looks like the Cody Rhodes WrestleMania 38 moment. Tested loyalty, NWO plate. Looks like Steve Austin's strap with 100% gym damage. So that's really nice. Oh, there's a list. Tier 5, Tier 2.
You were pretty much reading it down the way. I thought you were on it.
No, I was looking at the photo. I was trying to decipher what was in the photo.
Wow. You're good.
Which,
You're good.
Tier 5, Tier 3 gym damage medals, 6-star silver token chest, and strap parts. But if you hit those stretch milestone goals, Lee, guess what? There's going to be a blitz for you on Sunday.
Sunday.
Blitz for Bionic Redneck Riot Blitz bags. Each run costs 1 Bionic Redneck Riot Blitz ticket, available in the War Score competition stretch milestones, and 10 tickets as a free claim on Sunday. Sunday. Inside those bags, there are solo points, feud medallions, and shards. The top 2 lines of the Blitz are going to be any Steve Austin and any Attitude Era getting +2 all MP. The middle line will be any Trickster, any Powerhouse, and Open getting +2 to all MP. You can use contest superstars in the boss node to earn Steve Austin Bionic Redneck shards. So there's going to be some specific CSS in the Blitz as well, right?
That's your next line.
Oh, okay. It's amazing what reading will do for you. Your future, if you just read, right? So who's the CSS for the Blitz? Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Pop Style. Rockin' Roman and Devon Dudley get the tables. Get the tables. 6-star silver loot and more. Brand new Steve Austin, Bionic Redneck at up to 6-star silver, along with other contest superstars to make good progress in this contest. Oh, this is the loot. I was like, why is it just okay? So what's going to be in this loot? We don't know what else.
Well,
But
first of all, every dollar spent on WWEChampions.com equals bonus rewards.
where does it say that? I do see that.
It's on the
Yes.
big
Okay.
picture.
Now, look, guys, we want to let you in on a secret. 13 people have liked the blog. So the URL thing, yeah, I guess they they went to it and clicked it. We want to let you in a little secret. We highlight this at the end of all of our weekend contest walkthroughs. Somebody out there is going to get this Bionic Redneck for free on their account if they go to the forum and leave constructive feedback on this contest. This contest, right? We want you to go to the forum and leave feedback on this contest so that you can have a chance to win. And I tell you what, it's a lot easier to win the free superstar in the forum giveaway than it is to place number one overall in the feud score. So the law of
That's
averages
your
say,
BDC. But anyway.
yeah. Some of you, it's not, doesn't take a lot of luck. It just takes skill at the level that you're at. So keep
And
doing
a
it.
lot of grinding. So.
But we want a Champions Chat blog reveal viewer to be the one that wins that. We want in your constructive feedback for you to tell them, hey, Rusty said I would win this if I left my constructive feedback. So pick me, Joker.
Yeah, the mods are gonna love that.
I did not say you would win, but I did say someone will win. So that is true. That is accurate.
That's right.
Someone on
That's
the forum
true. Someone will win it.
will be a winner. Well, what questions do you have? We can scroll back up. We can let you screenshot anything we missed.
Yeah. Well, let's end the video for this. Not the Twitch, but the YouTube video that'll post here in just a few minutes or just a little bit. Thanks for joining on Champions Chat. Check us out every Friday on the Champions Chat channel and sometimes on Thursdays, I guess. All right, now we can head into the chat here.
First question is, I know, right? You're gonna get Rusty. You're gonna get fired for the free advertisement job.
Wow.
So it's really hard to fire a volunteer. So just know that. So the question is,
Not that you
first
can't.
of all, what time does feud begin? Question one.
Okay.
Question two is, can we see the tours again? And you can reveal those in whichever order you'd like.
Well, let's go back up here. See the tours. Let's see solo contest. Sorry, I got to run multiple screens here. Nope, that's just the points there. War score competition.
Dylan also loves Spider-Man, he says in the chat.
Thank you, Dylan. I do.
But
all right, so the feud begins 3:16 at 4 Pacific Standard Time, or as Professor says, specifically Pacific Time. So wherever you're at, that's California time, basically. If you're in Colorado like me, that would be Mountain Time at 5. If you're in Oklahoma, like Oklahoma Thunder 98, then that would be 6. And if you're on the East Coast, that would be 7.
And show us the tours, Lee. Are you able to do that again?
Yep. Solo contest, war score, prize wall, superstar competition, faction contest, maybe limited time tours. Here we are.
And yeah, let me, while you pull that up, someone was asking, are we getting a free Kabuki Warrior superstar? So Teo, I'm assuming one of two things. Either one, you have already claimed Kyrie, and so that is the superstar that's going to be required, Kyrie Sane, Acro, Kabuki Warrior, or you need to go and click in shop and see if you have not claimed her yet for this month, and go ahead, and she's available free already and has been for the last 2 weeks. And so I don't know if that was an omission or confusion, but there's not an additional Kabuki Warriors superstar coming. Just wanted to clarify that. Back to you, Lee.
Well, not that we know of, anyway. We don't know that there's a new
Right.
Kabuki. I mean, there
There's
there
not
could be.
one
Not that
coinciding
we.
with this contest, is what I was
Correct.
trying to say. There's not.
Correct.
We didn't reveal that there is an additional superstar coming for this contest.
Yep. Furpo wants to remind us it's PT actually.
What does that mean?
I don't know. 5 o'clock PT. Whatever we got that
Pacific
going.
time. Yeah, Pacific.
Yeah, I know.
Pacific
That's what I
time zone.
said. That's what I said.
Yeah, 10
That's what I
o'clock.
said. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to see from the blog before we take a look at the character?
Are you saying you're ready to get into some Steve Austin gameplay? You are
Oh,
blowing
maybe.
my mind.
Maybe, just maybe, we might be ready to rumble.
Which last call on the blog. Also, the blog will be
Well,
going live.
it will be,
And
and we'll read it.
yeah,
We'll read it one more time. Usually, we read it. They'll read it towards the end as well. So, we'll read it one
how
more
many
time
Beyond the
there.
Shards are they giving out? So it did not say specifically, and the numbers are subject to change. The photo that we saw in the blog had 50. We don't know. Again, subject to change. I hope that's a great number, right?
Be a
So
start, yeah.
yep.
Well,
Or
here he is.
gosh, that looks good.
Let's do the debut 6-star silver Steve Austin, the Bionic Redneck on stream, S tier. Now, Rusty, we don't have a really strong Steve Austin in the game. I mean, let's be
I
honest,
so
right?
so I realized that after pulling the Stunning Steve and getting really excited, and then
Right,
some of the wiser people around me said, "Don't wait on that, wait on that." And I was like,
right,
"Oh, is he not? Is
right.
he not incredible? Is he not S tier still?" So I don't have one. I know there are ghosts. There was a Ghostbuster Austin that was really
He
OP.
is very OP, but he's also one of the most rare. So I shouldn't say
Right.
there's no good Austin.
Right. And there
Yeah,
was the
Ghostbuster Austin is
Acro,
phenomenal.
the Acro Cyborg Austin,
Right.
right? Or Trapjaw. Was he the Trapjaw Motu
Yep.
character?
Yep.
Yeah. So
He was.
so
Well, let's
yeah.
take a look at this one. We've already got some comments in there. Huh, he looks a little familiar. There we go. But he is an Attitude Era powerhouse. Ooh, Portal's being fun here. He has Attitude Era Link, only the one gear. Trainer ability, the most amazing trainer ability in game, coming soon. Coming soon. We don't know what it is. We don't know. And chat, we are going to look at this together, so you guys get a chance to help us build and kind of preview this right here. So let's check out the moves. The Stone Cold Stunner deal a lot of damage, a lot of damage. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. So that's about 1,000,000 damage, I guess. Increase your red gem damage by 140% for one turn,
Whoa.
and then deal 248k damage and make 38 blast gems into red. You know what that means, Rusty? We're playing with the Titan plate.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Sami Zayn's new updated ability is gonna be
Oh yeah.
OP. So
Yep.
yay!
Then the
Super
Texas
cool.
Pile Driver, it's a 7 MP black move, deals over 600k damage, choose 6 gems to make yellow. The Figure 4 Leg Lock Color Submission, choose 8 gems to make into black submission gems, do 254k for 3 turns while subs are on the board. Remaining submission gems, ooh, turn into Multiply of Strength 9.
Wow.
Hello.
That's
Okay.
without a trainer
That's
like
without a
a
boost.
Cherry or yeah. Oof,
Ooh,
man, that is
ooh. Yeah,
stout.
powerhouse with blast gems. Say it isn't so. That's right. Leapfrog Body Guillotine. 6 MP red move. Deals 200k damage. Choose a 1x5 area to swap red. The Pointed Elbow Drop. 6 MP black move. Deals 600k plus damage. Choose 6 gems to make black. So red and black moves reload in each other, or themselves, sorry. Stun Gun, 5 MP yellow move, deal 400k damage, increase your black move damage by 131% for one turn. Does not affect bonus damage. Let's see, we'd be on 5 now, so this would be the 5-star move. The growing kick is a 8 MP red move. Deal 176k and make 38 random gems into blast gems. 38. That's most of the board. Ooh, that's most of the board. And then finally, a Mudhole Stomp, black 10 MP move, finisher, deal. Is that 1.89 million? Really? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is 1.8 million. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
And plus
Those are Bradshaw numbers.
Yes, our Bradshaw numbers. Plus 189k bonus damage for every yellow gem. So, whew. Whew. Oh yeah, Piper, I'm already with you there. Triple red with the Titan plate, please and thank you. Let's just go straight there. So let's build them out with a triple red. We were gonna actually start out with some gameplay for Kane, and then we realized we should wait on that. We should wait just a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna want to see Austin way more, I think, than Kane. Kane's great, and we can do that Friday night, tomorrow night on our stream. But like this is the most exciting thing happening in Champions right now.
Yeah.
So
no double proc of the Titan plate evolution, but
triple red with Titan. Is that what you're thinking, Lee? Triple red with Titan?
Triple red with Titan plate. So we've got a 1x5 to swap red, so that move pretty much reloads itself almost. Growing kick, deal damage, make 38 into blast, and then the Stone Cold Stunner, deal damage, increase your red gem damage by 140%, and then make 38 blast gems red. So your red gem damage, your blast gem damage is going to be huge. Huge. We don't know if he's loaded in with the plus 99 MP, because that oftentimes, like last week, Devon wasn't right away. So I am going to show it at first with a trainer. And since he was just loaded into the game, you'll have to forgive, because we literally have to scroll through every trainer to find them. So there is that. But
yeah, a lot of times when we do previews of gameplay, we load it before the stream starts. So bear with us, and we can talk, answer questions in the chat while Lee does that, and I can reference the blog. We won't put it back on screen, but if you have a specific blog question, I can look it up on my side of things and get an answer to you, and even pin an answer in chat. And and you're right, like a search bar and Entourage would be super cool, Noah. Like that would be really. But you know what? We could get there someday, you know.
We're getting there. We are getting there. All right, let's see.
Someone said that the new Austin is actually greater than Corporate Kane. So I don't know if you realize that, Lee. But
wow,
excited.
I'm pretty excited that he's better than Corporate Kane. Yes.
Well, you know, I think it's worth saying, right? It's worth highlighting.
It's worth noting. Yeah. It is worth noting. I'm trying to find Samothy here. As Davey would say, the Sammiest of Zanes. Where is this? And look, his ability is updated already. So we are seeing with 100% blast gem damage. Woo.
And what's exciting, right? Yeah. So they're saying like, hey, probably a setup similar to Zombie Cody, and yet we've not seen what 100% blast gem damage coach will do. Maybe, Zombie Priest as the second slot, Lee. I don't know if you were thinking that already or if you had a different.
Zombie Priest? Hold on, I'm getting there to him.
So the question is, why is he called Bionic again, like the Acrobat? So, the Bionic was, the Bionic Redneck was actually a term that he used in his ring gear during the Attitude Era. And so the first use of it would be likened to an android or a biomech fusion in the Motu lore, like Trapjaw was. The use of, I was like nerding out like way too much right now, but the use of Bionic in this case is because it was an identifier that he gave himself on his own ring gear on his vest. So it makes sense, you know?
I think so. I agree. All right, I am going to add the I Pity the Fool plate. So we've got the Titan plate on here. Whenever you make 8 or more blast gems, we're going to do that. Don't worry about it. Increase the damage of all your gems by 200%. Plus the I Pity the Fool. Whenever you break 4 or more red gems, generate 10 random black gems at the end. Yes, I do understand that we can do the Hauntamaniac or the Seance plate. We will do those in due time. In due time there. The strap now, this is 130% strap. So this is a big boy. It's a big boy. Plus double fury. And we do have on that 35% all gem damage. So this is like the premium, this is the premium build. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what we're going for here. So let's go in and let's see. Is there a 6-star silver that's open to Attitude Era? I don't think. Vernest Gerson is not playing. Well, he is playing Champions. Yes, he's not streaming Champions anymore because he now actually works for Scopely. Oh my goodness. Let's try this again here.
And we will. Yeah, we'll do
a budget build. Builds. Absolutely. Yeah.
And different move sets, right? And we'll see what we have nowhere to be and nothing to do except the bionic redneck gameplay for probably the next at least 30 plus minutes, 45 minutes or longer.
Yeah. We need to read this blog one more time here, but yes. All right, so we're going to go against Sami Zayn, who's also our trainer here. So this is the full build. You remember the days of Creep Squad? Yeah. Oh, and look at this. He does not have tour perks, nor does he have that plus 99 MP. So this is actually good. This will show us on a base build. We're going to have to eat a turn to get loaded here.
Are you worried you're going to lose this match?
Oh, I'm so worried. I'm so worried.
Would that be sad? Your first blog reveal gameplay and you lose the match?
I lose the match with the OP character. Yeah. Whoops. All right,
wouldn't that be a shame? I was there, like Brooklyn said. I was there to see it.
I was there.
See Lee fail.
All right, we're making 41 into blast gems. So we have procced the Titan plate. That means 276k on your red blast gems. On your black, 219. Your yellow, 173. Those are your 3 move colors. We're going to do the finisher. He's got it reduced down to 766k, but we're going to increase our red gem damage by 140%, deal damage, and make all the blast gems red. So flawless recycle. What's our guess on the damage here?
30 million.
That would be
I don't know, but that seems low. That seems like an undersell.
That was only 10 million. That was only 10 million right there. Let's run it back.
Oh, okay.
Something might not have clicked into place there because.
Yeah. I remember my first time to play Champions too. So it's like.
What are you saying?
I'm trolling you. I'm just trolling you. I'm trying to keep our content a little spicy, a little fun. Just a little salt. I said spicy. I don't mean salt. A little salty. I'll say salty.
A little salty.
We're not doing spicy content, but we do a little salty content.
Oh, don't worry, Chad. He will hit. I promise you this.
If you've never watched our podcast before, like you're kind of getting a look into the dynamic right now. It's me
trolling me,
basically teasing and trolling Lee for being superior at this game to me. So
wow.
Anytime I can take a cheap shot on the S tier player, I'll do it.
So Mike Blinn said these streams brought you back into the game. So we're a small part of that. I'm sure it's all the Champs creators, but thank you. And then while we're on a question time, I'm a returning player who's going to move from League 16 to 17 with this feud. How happy are y'all as devs with League progression? So we're not devs. We are players who happened to get the spot of being official content creators. But we're pretty happy with what things are going here. All right, let's see what this one hits for. There it is, 32 million. So something went wrong that first time. Something went wrong because that was 32 million.
Did you make any changes to the
Nope.
entourage, or what was different?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Huh.
Just might have, yeah, evolution said finisher might not have loaded properly. It's one of those things where as they're loading in a character for the first time, there's those glitches, like for the fact that it just wasn't clicking, and etc. So yeah, yeah, we're good there. So somebody asked without the whale build. I
Yeah.
don't know. So all of these are so okay. Roxanne, granted, is a rare trainer, but literally I only have her on there because I found her first, and she's red. So
Right.
there's two other red MP trainers, and that her double MP is not affecting this. You should have Bradshaw already to where he's doing 100% blast gem damage.
And they could be talking
Sammy,
about the plates. They could be saying the
right.
plate specifically.
Well, we'll talk about that. So yeah, Lee had his fingers crossed. That's right, and everything else. Sammy at a 100% blast gem damage. That one, he's not rare. Like they've been giving him out a lot for people who've been playing. But the fact that he is 100% maybe, so the 50%, and then Zombie Priest was free. Zombie Priest was free. So
Yeah.
none of
I
these
think
are rare
this
trainers.
right. I think you're right. I think just for the optics, like
Yeah, we
imagine
can.
Bushwhacker Luke as the
Right,
MP trainer, and that would probably be my build. And I'm
right.
somewhere around 5 million roster. Like I'm not, and I don't have a lot of. I do have the Titan plate because I recently acquired it from a prize wall, but a lot of the community has had it a lot longer than I have because of the talent up coins in the
Right.
plate shop. So
Right.
um, we could try the NWO plate. Like that would be really
We could.
interesting to
Yeah.
test out
Well,
because that's
let's.
the plate that's on the prize wall this weekend, and it helps red.
Right.
Specifically, it's a red triple red thing.
Well, let's do this one here real quick. So the strap is a little whaley now. I took off what's not the underdog story. What was I took off the I pity the fool, so that was bonus damage. Titan's staying, so it's 130% gem strap, but I took off one of the metals that did 25 additional percents. Or
Okay.
35% gem, and then that also kills one of the pairs. So now instead of having double Fury 2, we've just got the 130% gem damage trap and 40%. So that killed a lot of the damage. So we'll run it back exactly the same, and this would be much, much closer than what we would have had there. So this way you can kind of see what it would be with that.
Lee, so somebody asked, I think, a really important question, and that would be like, is he better than Zombie Cody? He kind of looks similar.
Ooh,
That's a
well,
comparison that someone is asking.
we've only
Because
got one move set in so far. This may look similar. I think the biggest thing is that additional buff because we just dropped all of those. So now we've buffed the Titan plate, but then his finishing move is a combo, so it buffs the red gem damage and then it makes him into red. So let's take a look at the damage and let's see where he falls. That is that was 26 million on a pretty normal build. So he is definitely better than Zombie Cody.
well, let me
Yeah.
ask you this: what was the MP charge on that on the move that created all the blast gems?
It's only 6, so that's
Okay, so
why
that
tour
yes.
perks aren't loaded in on this account. So I mean, normally I wouldn't have to swipe. So he's not on the 99, but remember, if you get him, he will have 99 plus MP. So
Now, but here's the thing, right? Cody's move set is higher MP than that, right?
it
Cody's
is.
um he's slower. So even if the damage was comparable, you could get Austin off turn 1 in a
Oh,
feud
pause.
with right? With
Just say it.
with
Pause.
Balor or any of the great like May Montez, like the 2 MP red, and boost your gym or move, and then your 4 MP red. Yeah, like
Right.
Piper and Bushwhacker, right? Would be
Yeah,
4 6 MP. That's a lot faster than Cody because
it
he's
is.
having to go turn 2 or use a lot of other tricks or an MP fill plate or something to get
Right.
that kind of speed. Plus a Hogan maybe Hollywood Hogan or Santa Hogan for Cody.
Yep. There's no way we're not going to cascade. So this is with the tested loyalty plate. I might have to run it back because there's no way we're not going to cascade on that one. Um, but you break your 6, and then once I go to my thing, I'll show you if the damage got buffed. Kick out. All right, so the finisher, yeah, it counted. Tested loyalty counted. So now we're up to is that one? It's hard without commas. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1.4 million on the damage from the tested loyalty plate. I could prop it again as long as I get one more in here. Let's see if I don't cascade. Oh, still did it. So now we're up to 2 million. So we'll throw down the blast gems. I mean, the tested loyalty plate's not going to be, at least on this build, is not going to be better than the Titan. But if you get it, then that
Yeah,
the
or if
best
you
thing you have
recently
is the
got
best
it,
thing you have.
that's right. And
Yeah, that was
let me say
18 million.
this. So here's a little hack for those of you. Maybe you've got Piper Nevin and you're running and you get like plus 30% gym damage, but your powerhouse British Bulldog got a trainer boost and he's
Yep.
given 45%. So he's
Plus 2
loading the
MP.
2 red. Yeah, so
Right.
2 red or 2 MP plus 45% gym damage, which is basically the equivalent of having an additional medal on your belt. The difference between Piper to Bulldog, with the increase of an additional 15% gym damage. Is it
Yep.
5% different or 15? Is Piper 40% or
She's
30?
40. Piper's 40. Bulldog's 45. So it's 5%,
Okay.
but
Okay. I'm sorry. I was thinking she was 30. Yes. So I apologize. Ignore that last section.
yep. Well, let's take a look at triple black. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of black move damage right there. Just a lot of it. But it's bonus damage for every yellow gem. Then you've got the Texas Pile Driver. Choose 6 gems to make into yellow. And then you've got the Pointed Elbow, which chooses 6 to make into black. So, I mean, it self refills from that move, but you're only making. I mean, obviously, we're going to add some things that'll make more yellow and kind of do that. The biggest damage, though, would be from the move itself. So I almost just want to buff that. So I kind of want to. Well, let's do this one real quick. But I think the yellow black is going to be the way to go. I'm just calling it in advance here.
Or
Yellow
so.
black.
So this superstar is called Bionic Redneck and is a powerhouse. And you think going off of red might be the way forward? That's really interesting to me because I would
We'll
think
see.
by design it would lend itself to red move, red gym damage.
Right.
But oftentimes my first impression of a superstar is wrong. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah. Well, your 2 ways forward are to either buff your, like Seth here, any color gems do 40% more damage, or you create more. If you pop that one in there, that's going to be 265k per, which is pretty spicy, papa. But then we're going to go in and do the generate gems yellow, and that is Zombie Steamboat, right? Zombie Steamboat.
I don't know. I don't have them.
Oh,
I
he's
was about to
good.
say, I don't think I've
There
heard
he
of that.
is. Zombie Steamboat. So generate some more. So now let's see. I think if we could find our yellow percentage and buff that again, we're gonna let's see. Yellow gems 30% with Sammy. I think Zombie Sammy is gonna be our winner, right?
And let me just say, a few people have asked in the chat.
Yeah.
We don't know yet whether this new Stone Cold will be a trainer or a coach, and we don't know what his ability will be. That
Right.
is has not been released yet. It's not loaded into the game, but I'm thinking tomorrow by release that will be clear and everyone will know.
Yep. Yep. And there's nothing here that buffs yellow gem damage for just creating because there's no sub attached to this yet or anything. See if we were to do the baddest jacket with the sub, that might do something. But I don't think there's a plate. Yeah, baddest jacket with the sub would be. What about Devon? No, that's color. Of course, that's color turn gems.
Well,
So
I
I think
wondered why I was
we'll leave the
struggling. So
plates.
look at this, Lee. I've joined your glasses club so that I can. It's amazing. I can read the chat now. So much easier.
So fun, so fun. My fault. I was getting yelled at by. Oh, I won't read that. Sorry, Will Breaker. We
Yeah.
won't leave that on the main account and the Champions Chat video.
Or
Let's,
if
you
he's
know,
watching it on his, his TV in his living room, and then you read
right.
that out loud, that'd be bad news.
Whoops, whoopsies.
Uh,
So 5 million just for the finisher without any adjustments. I can't wait to. I'm very much looking forward to the next move set. Not that I don't love this move set, but I don't love this move set enough to not want to look at the next one. I'll tell you that. All right, so we are, but look at that, 660, almost 700K per yellow gem. So we're gonna make no matches here.
nice.
Let's do this and set up a 5 match just on the in case side. Set some here, set some here, and that right there. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 gems times 700K plus a 5 million hit. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. It didn't even show me my damage, but you can figure it out. 5 million plus another 7 plus another 12. So that'd have been about 17 million, I'm thinking right there, right?
I like I like the bonus damage. Um, yeah, like that's seems like a different dynamic, right? Than
Yeah.
what we've seen. Like for every yellow, so it's not a special gem; it's just yellow. So like
Right.
if
Run
you
it
had a
one more
tag
time.
partner that could fill the board somehow with a lot of yellow without cascading, now that'd be difficult.
Yeah.
But it seems like that would be a really interesting kind
Tag
of
him
trick.
with Montez Ford, the
Oh
showboat
man,
version. Just
yeah,
let him fill the board. That would be awesome.
yeah. We're featuring gameplay with this weekend superstar Bionic Redneck, Stone Cold, or Steve Austin. I need to stop saying Stone Cold, but yeah, Steve
Right.
Austin, Bionic Redneck, and we have a first time chatter. That's so exciting.
It's always, yeah, welcome in. It's always nice for you to join for the very firstest of times.
Lee, I'm
We're
having to backfill and work up my trickster Snoop Dogg to get my red move damage up. He's a coach that I've never considered I needed until Rockin' Roman, and now for this Steve Austin. It seems like
yeah.
um, yeah. So trickster Snoop a lot better than I give him credit for.
All right, can you do some math here for me, Rusty? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 times 690,000. 19 times 690,000.
It's 13 million, 13.1 million.
13.1 plus 5.3. So there you are. So even though it's not showing it to us, that's an 18 million hit. I think that's pretty decent. And I don't think that's his best. I don't think this is going to be as good as the yellow move set. I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to be as good as the yellow move set.
Could be a
Plus,
viable boss battle build. I don't know. We don't know what
yeah,
is what will be required. So
yeah,
in the future,
yeah. I don't know either.
there is a blog Festabomb. We are going to go back over it soon. And CSS for tours. What was that? Can I with the CSS for tours so I can go talent up the required Austins? I think we just saw any Austin,
It
right? In
is
the
any
Austin
Austin.
requirements.
Yep.
Yeah. So your best Austin Festabomb will satisfy the Austin requirements.
We are going to do that. Yellow move set should eclipse 30 million. I agree. I agree, Evolution. So we are going to build out this. I think this is the last move set for him. Maybe we'll find something else, but I think this is the one. This is the one I've got some hopes for. Let me just say that.
Okay, Lee, while you look through the entourage,
The endless
I'm gonna
trainers,
go.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go back over the tours for the chat. So Friday's tour, it's called Bionic Redneck Challenge. Normal mode will be any Attitude Era will be contest superstars, but it looks like Trickster will also be a requirement. For hard mode, a Legends Era will be the requirement, and any technician will be the CSS. So Tech, Legends for Friday's tour, Trickster, Attitude, and then for Hell mode, it looks like we don't quite know. Is it any powerhouse, any striker on Hell mode, or are there an era requirement as well? So that piece of the blog will probably be expanded or subject to change, or there is no requirement. Friday will also have the new Stone Cold. I mean, I'm sorry. Friday, there'll be a tour called Bionic Rampage. Any Steve Austin will be a CSS. The Memrock, the Rock Most Electrifying Man Sports Entertainment, will be a CSS, and the Rock Nation of Domination will be a CSS. Then there'll be the 24-hour Bionic Redneck Tour, and then Saturday will be the Kairi Sane Kabuki Warrior Tour.
That sounds amazing.
Lee,
Amazing.
Lee, are your first thoughts here? Is Austin better than Rock and Roman? Do they compare?
Oh, I think it's pretty easy to say that he's gonna be better. I mean, I love my Rock and Roman, I really do, but the move damage is gonna be. Well, I'll show you. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The move damage is going to be higher than Roman's. And it is worth noting that while the A tier and S tier stuff, it really goes to the conversion of the shards. It truly does tell you something. I think sometimes we just go, that's just shard conversion. And that is true. That is true. But as the newer characters come out, oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes those are good indicators. Because like Devon, I mean, Devon hits insane. I pulled him 6-star silver last week on the official stream. And I had him doing some amazing work this weekend, easily hitting 20 million on stuff. But like we talked about on our podcast episode that just dropped today, when you're thinking about 6-star gold meta, 20 million might not be as spicy down the road as we want it to be. So, yeah, that's
How dare you? How
that's
dare
some
you tell me
thoughts.
20 million is not as good as it's
Oh yeah, sorry, baby ice. Rub that Devon in our face. Is there anything that buffs plate wise that buffs black move damage? There's so many plates. I won't take long to get there, but black move damage plate. Beluski, I
that's the
did because I pulled him day one. I did get a Devon plate. The KO plate works on
isn't that the
immobiles.
drip plate?
Well, Rusty, you know we're gonna build him out with the drip. Yes, but
I
before we get there.
okay. I was just like, are you asking like a question that I actually know the answer to? So I'm like
Right.
excited to share it. So
Oh, here it is. The Gremlins
uh,
ears. Whenever you no, that's red and blue. Dang it, that's
what about Cora
count.
Jade? What's
The
Cora Jade?
Heart of Jade.
Oh, the
Heart of Jade's
Hulkamaniac plate. Hulkster.
Hulkamaniac breaks when you break 20 plus gems. Yeah, we can see if we're gonna do that. Nightmare
Oh, wait,
plate.
wait.
Whenever you make yellow. No, that's not it. Oh, Heart of Jade. That's
I'm reading what the
countdown.
chat's writing, just so in case you think I'm like plate master, I'm just calling it out what they write.
Oh no. No, the chat is onto something here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, of course it's the Baddest jacket. So we are going to do a sub. So we're going to increase. We're going to do the Baddest jacket. Oh, that's black gem damage. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
Noob. Think again,
Noob.
noob.
We might run the Hulkamaniac plate here in a bit, but okay, I don't think that there's anything with that then. The KO plate, whenever you make immobile gems, you increase your black gem, but he's not making immobile gems. So what about the? Well, you know what? That's it for there. That's what we'll do. I know that those aren't the right ones. That's okay. All right. So we have got on our entourage here. We've got Braun, but realistically, that's just yellow moves start with 4MP. So really, you're just talking your normal Lawler or Kofi, Kofi right there. The old Acro Asuka, so she is pretty readily available. Black finishers do 150% more damage. Lita, black finishers do 50% more damage. She was a chase, so she's debatably pretty available to the community. And then Ted DiBiase, who I didn't have until about a month ago. But yeah, that's the biggest thing there. And then we are running a 200% gem damage plate, black move, plus 100% move. Sorry, I said gem. I meant move damage. Plus 100% move damage strap. Plus double takedown 2. So. Yeah, this is going to. Oh, I want Braun too. I want Braun bad. This is gonna be a lot, Rusty. I'm guessing this is gonna be a lot. Did I not put the right? I put the right yellow move on. This is the one that increases your black gem, your black move. Sorry. This is it. I promise.
It's Austin! It's a rattlesnake! He's here! It's Austin!
He's here. Zandal, he is an Attitude Era powerhouse. So you can finally dust off that zombie Austin that you've always, wanted to replace for whatever reason. Maybe you're angry at zombie Austin. Maybe.
Yeah, Austin's Attitude Era, right, Lee? Didn't he? Tendo was asking?
Yeah, this is Attitude Era. Attitude Era Austin. All right. So we're not really concerned about the multis for this build. Believe me, we'll get to it. What we're concerned about is the move damage. So your move damage is already at 13 million. We're going to buff that by 131%. And yes, there is one more build I'm going to show you that doesn't have the sub in it. I just want to show it without first. So 30 million right off rip. 30 million right off rip. And then we're going to swap out the black move that makes yellow gems. The black move that makes yellow gems is going to change the story again. So, wow. 30 million. Rusty, you look like a Jedi Knight.
I thought I was looking at just some kind of Attitude Era or something here.
Yeah.
A little more attitude. Maybe an acolyte.
You're looking like one of the acolytes. Well, I want to show one more move set, and then we'll read the blog one more time. The good news is we are on the Champs channel tomorrow as well, so we could still go into this tomorrow again, because the reality is this is we still haven't even messed with the sub, and it makes ×9. Like, hello.
But hey, let me ask a question to the chat. I'm curious. Who were you more excited about, the reveal or chasing? Was it Muscle Man Bray, or is it this bionic redneck Steve Austin, who I think is pretty OP, pretty fun superstar as I'm watching Lee demonstrate all this.
Bray.
Okay.
Bray.
Nice.
Wow, that's a lot of Brays. I mean, yeah, it's because it's Bray. Well, Schmike, you got Bray. That's why you're partial to Bray. I'm just saying.
Very cool. No, thanks for answering, because it's hard to know what the community's thinking or how what they feel about these reveals. But yeah. I was an Austin just fanatic in like the late 90s, so having a usable Austin that's really OP that's pretty exciting to me. I don't have Muscle Man. I'd love to. Shards. I need the shards. But if I pulled this Austin from a bag, I'd be ecstatic. I would be just nuts. Great.
You know what? I'm gonna eat this turn, and I know that's gonna screw me up. But
and I think you're right. Bray, the sub steal on Bray, the guy can't lose, right?
Right.
Like, you got to something has to go terribly wrong for you to lose with Bray.
That's right. Okay, so we've got this.
Austin is Attitude Era.
He's Attitude Era. So we've got this set up now. the way it would be with the plus 99. So as long as I don't cascade, but I got a lot of pin bar here, we should be okay. So you're dealing your stun gun, you're buffing your move by 131%. There's that. Then you're going to go in. You need 5 more yellow. 5 more yellow. So make a 5 match. Try not to cascade as best as you possibly can. And if you want to, you can set up a swipe for later. He's already dead, by the way. I'm just noticing his health. So we were at 30 million. Now we're going to add another 131% on top of that. We are at 48 million. 48 million. This is his moveset.
Hold it up, Lee. This is our prime build.
This is our prime build of the night.
Prime build right here. You got your bottle of prime?
I just did it. You can't see me yet. You can't. You'll see me in a second.
Oh, okay.
You're on delay.
Where's the prime? I've got a Hampton Inn disposable cup, so I can't hold up my prime build.
This is your Hampton Inn build of the night.
This is your Hampton Inn Hotel water of the night.
Tap water of the night. Lee Cena. That's me. You can't see me. So let's talk about where he fits. So tomorrow night we will do a powerhouse tier list because we've been dabbling in tier lists again here. But where does this Austin fit specifically? So I would say this build right here is the most fun. That is power. He hit 30 million on triple red, no problem, and with pretty average to normal trainers, 26 million with not even really much on the strap, right? So 26 million triple red gem damage. This with pretty normal trainers. Now again, keep in mind that Carmelo would just as easily be replaced with Black Woods. He was just the first one I found that did Black MP. So these are fairly accessible trainers, Lita being the rarest of them. And he did 48 million just on the finisher. But notice Sami Zayn was done. His health was gone by the time I got to the finisher. So I don't actually know what he hit. We can run it back after we read the blog again and see what he hit. But that right there, that moveset was 48 million. So let's talk about 6-star gold meta. Let's say the move damage stays the same or relatively by 7% is about what they normally go up. If the health pools double, your highest end showboats right now are in that 30 to 45 million. You're at least taking half their health away, 6-star gold meta right away. Plus, if the the gem damage roughly doubles going into 6-star gold meta, he's doing 60 million turn 1 with the triple red. So no matter what, if it's a move damage meta with 6-star gold, if it's a gem damage meta with 6-star gold, this Austin is going to hold up. So, thoughts, Rusty? This is our after party for the video right here. This is our after party, by the way.
I'm keeping it PG, but I really want to say, give me a hell yeah! You know, like in true Stone Cold form. I don't know if that's PG or not, but I hope we can get away with saying that. Because this Austin is probably the first Austin I've been excited about. Just in quite some time, right? Because there hasn't been kind of a Chase Austin in a few years, right? Am I off there? Has it been a few years where it's like and I think in some sense we still have a little bit of the retro rewind theme going with this Attitude Era revamp and a revisit to the Attitude Era. And how can you revisit this era and make Tech Nation of Domination rock without making an equally dominant Austin? Because that rivalry typified the Attitude Era, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and I would think maybe that might set the stage for another Triple H at some point as well, because
another Triple H,
Now, one that's of this caliber,
There you go.
and it's Attitude Era, right?
Yeah. Well,
I think
we've got an Undertaker that's going to be a powerful one. You know, you got your Showboat Undertaker. Sorry, so he's the top
right.
guy for that now. You're right. You got Tech Rock. You got Powerhouse. So yes, theoretically on that logic, yeah, Baby Ice wants Val Venus. If you were to put in a striker, a new striker, Triple H that were in this caliber range, then that, yes, we have a bunch of them, but that has one of each that is relevant to the game.
Right.
Because right
Yeah,
now,
I
Triple
don't know
H's
that we
aren't as
have.
relevant.
Yeah, I don't know that we have a
So,
great Triple H anymore, and I
right.
don't know that we have a great Mick Foley. Hall of Fame Foley
Hall of
was
Fame
great.
Foley is really good.
So
So,
maybe that scratched that itch. But I
yeah.
think this is a really cool um, callback to an era that deserves powerful superstars.
Yep.
Um, this probably, and I read a statistic right now that right now in wrestling, right now they're actually hitting Attitude Era numbers as far as
Yeah.
arenas, and so like wrestling is that popular again, and I think this is the right time to revisit that era that we came
Yeah.
up in, and that was may go down as the greatest of all time. May
May.
go down as the
May go down
greatest.
as the greatest of all time. I agree. Well, let's finish. 38% of those statistics are wrong. House of McDuck. That's right.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
let's finish out. This is your 6-star silver preview. We just did it live. We did it live, baby. So we will have a 3-minute move set coming up. Spoiler: it's either triple red or this one. But other than that, Rusty, not for the Twitch, but for the video, take us out, and then we'll go back to the blog on the Twitch.
Hey, thanks for watching this preview. We're excited about this superstar. Good luck this weekend as you chase him. And you know what? Check out some more of our previews and join us every Friday night on Twitch on the Champions main account. We'll see you next time.
Bye. All right, let me load back over to the blog. The blog. There she is. Somebody asked about Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, so DJ on the 6-star experiment this week showed that your DX Shawn Michaels without plates can hit in the 20 million turn 1 range with modern trainers. And we're not talking insane trainers. We're talking Mosh. We're talking Matt Hardy. We're talking Zombie Gunther. So pretty accessible trainers. He can get up to 20 million turn 1 pretty easy now. So while everybody slept on him because he wasn't good going into the 6-star meta, he came back. So if you got your Acrobat Sean, I say work on him.
And if you got your Trickster Sammy, let's get him up too after this
Yep.
revamp trainer ability. I've started doing in my talent ups. I've started doing like I'm working on Acro Dragon. I'm working on Connecticut Blue Blood Triple H. I'm trying to get my trainers and coaches ready for whatever the next meta might be,
Yeah.
and also because I think they're just going to have the longest shelf life. Like Sami
Right.
Zayn's shelf life just went exponentially higher with this boost to his coaching ability.
Yep. That's right. Well, Rusty, you want to read the blog because I still want to work up the multi gems one time in there, maybe a drip build as well for this new Austin. So we'll do the quick version of the read through on the blog one more time, and then we'll play a little bit more with Austin with some of the more prime builds, some of the more prime builds.
There it is. Let me find the blog. I've got a lot of windows open right now.
All right.
Here it is.
You got it?
Redneck Riot. So I am going to look at this blog. Hey, champions. We weren't kidding when we said the party continues. Let's celebrate Stone Cold Day, right? Which is this Saturday, 3/16. And we've got a new Steve Austin. He is Bionic Redneck Powerhouse Steve Austin. Not to be overshadowed, but we also have a new entourage ability for Sami Zayn, Conspiracy Theory. He gets 100% blast gem damage at 26K. All right.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to find that poster on the prize wall this weekend. Of course, all the numbers on the blog are subject to change, meaning improvement, tweak, redesign, etc. Bionic Redneck Riot contest begins Friday at noon Pacific, 3:15, and ends 3:18 Sunday at noon Pacific. Monday, 3:18. The feud begins Saturday, 3:16 at 4 Pacific, and it ends Sunday, 3:17 at noon Pacific. We're going to pause here for a screenshot in case this is your chance to get it. Looking at the solo, I actually can't see the screen. Are you screenshotting or not? Solo contest shards. I'm reading the blog and I'm looking at our window.
You're good.
Okay, solo contest shards 380, faction contest 160, faction contest leaderboard top 200 going to get anywhere between 150 and 400. War score 120, limited time tours 420. That'll put you somewhere in the ballpark of 1480 if you have the CSS, right?
That's right.
There'll be more shards available for premium contest points by spending in the portal and in-game shop. And it looks like that'll be 775 available. More shards will also be available in the offers themselves, potentially, or in the bonus milestones on the portal. Faction feud. Here's our line bonuses. Those are already visible in game. Top line will be this weekend's Chase, Bionic Redneck. Middle line bonus is going to be Big Papa Pump, plus 6-star Trickster. And bottom line bonus is going to be Nation, basically comma. If you have somebody else better, run them there. Any tech, any attitude, and open. First time wins, 300K points, just like it used to be. So take advantage. Solo contest is going to consist of buying loot coins and early bird recruiting Steve Austin. There'll be 10 million max milestone there. And you can win medallions, bags, both premium and basic, and Sonya Deville shards. Very exciting. War score competition is Bianca Glamorous shards are going to be available around the 50 million milestone, and extra Bionic Redneck feud medallions and blitz tickets in the stretch milestone. So after 50 million, working your way up to 110,000 faction points after you hit 20 million, and then your 100 million is your stretch. Prize wall will have an assortment of Ultimate Rey Mysterio affiliation strap, your contest strap for Steve Austin, Theory 2s. It'll have loot coins that you can trade your medallions for. That Sami Zayn we talked about, Powerhouse Fragments, and 6-star token bundles. Going down to CSS for the feud. You can run, let's see, Steve Austin, Bionic Redneck 5 times for 500K. You can run Unpredictable Bionic Man for 500K 3 times. Nation Rock 300K 3 times. Big Papa Pump 300K 3 times. Thrasher, Bret Hart, Hart Foundation, any Nation of Domination, any Attitude Era, any Trickster, any Tech, and any Steve Austin, each category for 300,000 points, max of 3 times. All of those will net you this Bionic Redneck Riot solo contest points. Also, it'll rare tokens, it says, and contest champion strap are what you can win for the CSS. Lots of points in your solo contest. And the faction contest, like we said earlier, if you hit the 20K million for your feud score, you're going to get 110K. 20 million points will give you 110,000 points for your faction. So you want all 100 faction members to get the 110 K points. And top 200 factions will get Bionic shards as well. Don't be hopping, all right? Just because Easter is coming, don't try to be like the Easter Bunny and hop around factions within your faction family.
Wow.
No Easter bunnying. Let's see. Also, faction points are going to be available for spending in-game cash, no limit. For leveling up a 6-star superstar, no limit, 500 points, 20 points. I'm guessing is that per in-game dollar, and there'll be bonus point for leveling up 5-star superstars, 20 points, no limit. So no limit, but there's a 10 million max milestone.
Right.
Reward highlights. Your faction can get bags, and we've seen Steve Austin is in those bags for the lucky few. There'll also be strap parts, and I think the basic bag also had shards as well. There'll be tours starting Friday. Bionic Redneck Challenge. Normal mode will have a trickster requirement, and contest or CSS will be any attitude era trickster for normal. Hard mode, your CSS points will get there from any Legends era technician. Hell mode, we need some clarity on this. It's either going to be unrestricted, powerhouse, or striker, or there will be an era restriction that will be added to the blog or its in-game itself. Friday, there will also be a Bionic Rampage tour. Any Steve Austin, Memrock, The Rock, Most Electrifying Man, and Sports Entertainment, and the Nation of Domination Rock are your CSS superstars for Friday. And Friday will also have a 24-hour limited time Steve Austin Bionic Redneck tour for those that pull him day of the contest. Saturday, we'll see the Bionic Kabuki tour with Kairi Sane, this month's free MLC superstar required.
Spicy Pepper, we'll go back over that in just a minute, bud. We'll get
highlights will include here's our premium bag. What's inside those? 4-star bronze Austin, prize wall medallions, and 100 shards. So those premium bags look really rich no matter what's in them. But the basic bag, it looks like it has small amounts of shards. It also has a 3-star bronze Bionic Redneck, 20 shards Bionic Redneck. Of course, these numbers are subject to change, but it looks like predominantly Attitude Era shards in the basic bag. So I could get some D'Lo shards. That is really, really exciting because I still really want
some Big Papa Pump shards.
Yeah. Basic Redneck Riot bags, as well as your feud steps, are going to be in those tours. Premium content medallions are going to get you the big boy prizes off the prize wall, like the Cody moment, perhaps, or a plate like the NWO tested loyalty plate, or probably the most desirable will be that 100% gym damage strap on Steve Austin.
Yeah,
are one of the Steve Austin owners, as well as Fury 2 medals and 6-star token chest and strap parts. For those that are hitting the stretch milestones, and for the whole community that gets 10 tickets free to claim on Sunday, there'll be a Bionic Redneck Gauntlet Blitz. Inside the Blitz bags, there's going to be solo contest points, prize wall medallions, and batches of shards for Bionic Redneck Steve. Top row requirement there is going to be a Steve Austin and an Attitude Era. Middle row is going to be a Trickster and a Powerhouse, and an Open to get your +2 MP. Also, there will be CSS on the Blitz. King of Pop Style Nakamura, Rockin' Roman Reigns, and Get the Tables Devon Dudley will help you net even more shards. And every dollar spent on WWEchampions.com equals bonus rewards. Last thing I would say, enter a chance to win. There will be a winner this weekend. It could be you if you leave your constructive feedback on the official forum for this contest.
Woo!
I was in the zone.
I was just like
going for it, man. Like I wrote this thing myself.
You didn't, but
I know.
Spicy Pepper. So the CSS are the new Steve Austin, the Motu Steve Austin, Nation of Domination Rock, Scott Steiner Big Papa Pump, Thrasher of the Headbangers, Legends era Bret Hart Foundation, the one that's been required so many times. If you have him, you should build him up. Nation of Domination, any Attitude, any Trickster, any Tech, and any, Steve Austin. So,
Hey, Lee, tonight, did you do the 6-star silver preview? I think you
oh yeah,
did, right?
yeah,
Okay.
these are the 6-star silver preview of Austin, and I'm not done, Rusty, because I think let me hit record here real quick. The one thing that we didn't do in the first round on the preview is we really didn't do justice to this sub move right here. So the
Ooh.
color sub,
Is it the
and
cloverleaf?
then
What's the sub move name?
figure 4 leg drop.
Oh, okay.
And then I think it's choose moves all around. I mean, it could be sub into something else, but really the growing kick, 38 random gems in a blast, that's going to overwrite. We don't want that. 1x5 into red, that's not really going anywhere. And we're not worried about our black move damage this time around. So, you know what's coming, Rusty. This is going to be our drip build of the night. The
Gross.
drippiest of builds. But
Gross.
before we put a drip on it, we're just going to check it out without the drip. Because it's
That
doing...
just sounds disgusting. Before we put the drip on it.
How's your drip doing? Excuse me. Excuse me.
You better consult a doctor if you've got a drippy build.
Side effects may include subject to change.
Oh, man.
Oh, holy cats and boots is right, Batman. So we are going to put some multi-gem damage out here. So let's see what happens if we get into the multiplies, because we didn't look at this move set. This is the last one. We didn't take a look at this, and I've been thinking about it while you were doing the blog. I was sitting here thinking in my brain, how does this move set work? And I think I've at least got it figured out enough to try it.
Nice.
So Rusty, what's your favorite build so far? The ones that we've seen.
I'm a simpleton. Triple black with the Titan plate is probably my jam. Um,
Triple
but
red.
Yeah,
Triple red.
yeah, triple red. Yeah, that looked fun to me. Although you got exponentially more damage out of what was it, black and yellow combo
Yellow, yellow,
build.
black. Yeah.
So I would intelligently, I would probably just build that based on what the 30 plus million that you were hitting consistently.
48 million.
Yeah, 48. Like that's
48 million.
really good, bro.
That is really good. I'm all about that. So that would be, should I get lucky and get him? We'll see. All right, so here's our build. On the bottom, we've got the figure 4 leg drop, color submission, choose 8 gems to make into black submission, do, doesn't matter, damage for 3 turns. More important thing is we're going to leave some multi-gems of strength 9. Then we've got our Texas pile driver, choose 6 gems to make yellow, and our pointed elbow drop, choose 6 gems into black. Our entourage ability here, we are running Braun Breaker, but don't worry about that. It's just for the yellow MP to start loaded. So it doesn't matter. You can put in your Kofi and you'll be fine. I am running Queen Sherry for multi-gems increased by strength 4. If you don't have her, Matt Hardy. If you don't have her, then one of the +1 times on the multis. Memrock for multi-gems do 5% more damage and will increase their strength by 1. I don't have Sherry. I don't have Memrock, so those would both be a stretch for me. I would run, black or yellow gem damage instead, and I do have Matt Hardy, so I would do that. And then across the board, Gunther for multi-gems do 60% more damage. Now I need to trade the strap back out. Ring General, that's right. The undead Ring General. All right, we've got our gem damage strap back on Austin because we are not concerned about move damage now. And we need to remove the tested loyalty plate, and then we will eventually put on the drip. and the Hulkamaniac, and maybe even the Dead Man's Sigil on this one. But we're going to see it naked first. We're going to see it without before we see it with. Okay?
How dare you?
How dare I?
PG stream, sir.
PG stream. The chat slowed way down since before. If you're still in there with us, give me a... No, never mind. Put something in the chat if you're still here with us, because I think this build's going to surprise you. I'm just guessing it. I'm just guessing, but I think it's going to surprise you. All right, Big Love. Oh, Rusty. It's Big Love. You know what that means.
Hang on. I clicked something. I don't know what I clicked. There we go. Oh, I'll allow that. That's okay to say. Shell, yeah. I like that.
No. It's Big Love. You know what that means, right?
Oh, yeah. Big Love, 198-138. Coming to you live on March 14th.
Yeah. Thank you, Big Love. All right, so look at this. We got times 14s on the board, 1.4 million each. And we can do some yellows. We can do some blacks. We've got times 6 of them. So what I want to do, since those are all black, is let's connect them. Let's play connect the dots as best we can here. And like that. All right, Rusty, what are we thinking over under on what this hits? Do you think this does more than triple red or less than triple red?
More.
More? Okay, so this has to hit more than 26 to 30 million.
More! I was trying to say it like Adam Driver. Put my hood back on.
I think that was 10 million. I think that was 10 million here.
And what was triple red hitting for? Like 18?
26 to 30. Yeah.
I was way off. Samson.
I was way off. But
I put my Sith hood back on. More.
Yeah, Blueski. We can run the Ronda's jacket as well. We can run this is going to be the plates part of the episode is what this is going to be. But first, I think there's a jacket of a different flavor that we want to add onto this. That being the Dominator's drippity drip right there. And
so this was originally like Seth's jacket, right? I mean, like in this.
No.
Who?
Bobby Lashley, Striker.
Oh, I thought it was.
Bobby Lashley.
I thought it was Seth Rollins, Visionary Seth's plate.
No, it's been out way longer than.
Well, that's how little I know about the drip plate. See, that's how little I know about playing champions with excellence.
Yeah,
I have a droop plate.
You have a droop plate?
Yeah, it's not a drip. It's kind of droop. It's kind of droopy.
Wow. That's insanity, man. And just note, tour perks are not loaded. Yep, Queen's Tiara. We can try the Queen's Tiara out as well. You've got a droop plate. Wow.
I got the droop. You got the drip. I got the droop.
That sounds. You know what? That invokes the Steve Austin. What? What?
They totally made Logan Paul break on Raw this week when he was doing that. He's like, I'm not gonna fall for that, you guys. Oh, come on, give me a break. Yeah, they totally got him. What?
My family's trying to sleep, and we're yelling out, "What?
Yeah, and I don't know who's next door to me in this hotel, so.
You can get in trouble for that. What Zandel just said, you can get in trouble for that. So now, here's why we have this move on here. Not only because we could reload the sub. Yes, that is true. We're not going to need it. We're actually just running it just so it throws out the drips, because I don't even need the yellow gems. I don't even need it. There they are. There's more drips. Now we're going to throw some more drips, and we're going to try and connect as much of this mess as we can. I don't think that's going to do as good as I hoped. Let's see it. Still 10 million. 10 million. So the good news, Rusty, is the drip is not as important as we thought it might be with him. Now, maybe triple black, but that finisher doesn't cooperate well. So drip's not a good fit. What if we try the Ronda's jacket? What if we try the Ronda's jacket? So we'll go from one jacket to another.
Why not? Not every jacket fits every person, and everybody has a variety of things on their roster, so I think it's great.
That's right. I watched Happy Gilmore a few weeks ago in honor of Carl Weathers, and where at the end where Shooter steals the gold jacket, just had me thinking. I was like, this is Austin running down the field with the gold jacket, except it's the drip jacket, but it doesn't fit him. That's what this was. That's what this was.
I like that. Nike coach says sub builds are boring.
Yeah, that's true. It can be true. It can be true.
So true. And I build them all the time. Like I'm kind of a feud chicken. Like I like a sub build. I like going in and hitting sub turn one, and then kind of hiding and waiting to see what the recoil will be.
Right.
For sure. Is Benny Smadra in the chat with us?
Wait, Benny?
What's up? Wait, well, there was
what's
a Benny.
Up,
what's
Benny?
Up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Put his stuff in the chat. Put his channel in the chat there.
Benny. Yeah, you need to be following
Benny.
This hero of mine, Benny.
Benny Smadra.
Poor guy just got off work in a 15-hour shift. Can you give him a like and a follow? I mean, it's the least you could do, right? Can you just follow his channel? He's working hard for you. 15 hours, and now he's going to go make content for the next 30 hours just for you, community.
Wow. Wow. 30.
Help him out. Follow his channel. Yeah.
I agree. If everybody would just go real quick and follow Benny Smadja Gaming, that would be awesome.
Unless you don't want to be good at champions, if you don't want to be good at champions, then yeah, just don't follow Benny and keep following me. And
so Benny, I'll tell you in a second. He's Austin, but Austin. Wow, that was a slip. He's awesome, but I will say confirmed. The baddest jacket does just as good as the drip on this build. So this build is not my favorite. I'm just going to say it. All right. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. No, I think Austin, I would say top 5 powerhouse in the game? Top 3? Say he's top 3. We're going to work on that tomorrow night.
Who hits harder than him? I mean, we're going to talk about it tomorrow night on the stream, but anybody hit harder than him?
Not Tommy Cody we talked about.
No.
Does Big Papa Pump hit harder?
I don't know. I don't have Big Papa. Fatu can get up there. Fatu can get up there for sure.
Fatu powerhouse.
Powerhouse, yeah. Powerhouse New Gen. Triple Green.
Kevin Owens.
Green. KO always hits harder.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He hits like a brick.
It's like a brick. But Austin's
faster.
Yeah, he does. So Benny says Big Papa, it's 30 million turn 1. So this Austin hits 30 million turn 1 triple red. He hits about 50 million turn 1 with the move damage build. So right in that same category as Big Papa Pump then probably. Braun can hit harder, yeah. Braun can hit harder at times. He's up there. I mean, no matter what. You're talking. So let's talk about Attitude Era. He's better than Farouk, which is sad for me because I just got Farouk, just got him, but he's better than Farouk.
Better than Bradshaw?
What's that?
Is he better than Bradshaw?
Well, Bradshaw's strikers, and they're different.
Oh, you just said Attitude Era, so I thought.
Well, yeah, sorry, I was thinking Attitude Era Powerhouse specifically because you got Farouk, you got Big Papa Pump, and then who? Where does it go after that?
Does he hit better than Rockin' Roman? Is Benny? That was the question I asked earlier.
Right.
I don't remember how you answered it.
So I don't remember what Roman was hitting for my previews, but his move damage build, Austin hits harder. Gym damage, I don't remember what his cross break build did.
It wasn't impressive, but unless it was against an acro specifically.
Yeah,
Um, and so Austin doesn't have any class restrictions about his
right.
damage. Oh yeah, can you show the entourage for this build? The
This
chest
build
S.
is pretty for that's why I said for this build I don't like it. I mean cuz okay, so don't worry about him because Braun is just there for the yellow MP. The other one doesn't matter, so you can sub out your Kofi. But that's with Sherry, that's with Mem and Zombie Gunther. So that's all super rare trainers. However, for his other two builds, you're not talking very rare trainers. You're
What
not
was the
talking
best
very rare
build?
trainers.
Was
For
yellow,
for
black,
me it was the yellow yellow black
yellow,
so
yellow,
the
black.
yeah the finisher because the finisher does 1.89 million base damage. The stun gun gives you 131%, and then you do the black choose into yellow, and if you do it right you hit it twice, and boom, that right there. And entourage wise, we were talking acro Asuka, showboat Lita, um, Million Dollar Man, Hall of Fame, and who else? Whoever the Black Gym, sorry, Black Move person was. But they are all fairly common. Thank you, Benny. It's so good to see you on the stream. Have a good night, man.
I just got a DM that
Uh
I
huh.
think is worth mentioning.
Okay.
Um, let me you interpret this. I'll read it the way I have it. Right. You can do 15 million with all move damage belt, medals, and entourage. The black moves end up really high. So if you do um, black, black, yellow, and that would be
That's what I'm running.
the
That's
choose
what we
black
ran
move, the
earlier.
choose yellow move, and the raise black move damage.
So yeah, hold on. I'll put him back to the way he was for that move set, but
That's cool to
and
know.
again,
I mean,
ignore Carmelo. Carmelo doesn't matter. It's just he was the first one I got to there. So this is the way. So they said there's not another. So the choose into black. You could. Oh, I see what they're saying. So instead of the finisher, run the two black moves back to back. We could try that. We could try that.
and it
So
looks
we're
like the
taking
yellow,
off the.
yeah, yellow move would be your top move, at least based on this little.
Well, so then what we need to do is we need to get rid of Asuka and swap her out for the 100% black move person, which is, help me out, chat. Who is the 100% black move? Right there, EO. Okay, so I don't have EO. So right off the bat, this build isn't going to work for me.
But it's
but
going to work for a lot in the community, I bet.
but it might, yeah. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. And since we're running EO, I have no problem running the Gooker. So I'll put Gooker in there. So now, again, you're starting with your black MP person because you need to be able to choose the yellow gems. So you've got your black MP, which would be, your Woods, but I found Carmelo quicker. EO for 100% black gem damage, plus black moves start with 2 more MP. You've got Hall of Fame Ted for black moves, do 40% more damage. And the Gooker for all color moves, deal 40% more damage. On the strap, we're going to have to switch back, so give me just a moment here, to the move damage strap, which is somewhere.
And we
It should
want
be one of the empty
all
ones.
move damage medals as well.
Yeah,
We want
I mean, there it is.
all 100% black move entourage.
Yep, yep, we got it. We got it. And then there's not a. We already went through and tried to find a black move, and there wasn't there. So this is 100% move damage, 40%, 40%, and 200% on the takedown too. So this is officially we're over time by just a moment, but that's okay. This is our last build for Austin.
No
This would be
plate
move set
needed.
5. No
No
plate
plate
needed.
needed.
No
This is
plate
this is
needed. Yeah.
really impressive if we can pull it off with no plate, no drip, no high end tricks.
Right.
Um, but we're just stacking the damage that we work up our metals and work up our damage trap. It's pretty neat.
Right, right, right.
Track it. Let's track it.
Let's track it. So we need to be able to make the gems because we've only got a 1 out of 5. Again, this is the candy store account, but no perks are loaded. This would start loaded normally. So
Right.
that is a trick because I mean unfortunately again on the candy store account I also don't have the ability to go in and well crap I only need 4. See, I don't have a match. Well, let me try it this way and I'll run it back one more time because if we get a match that would be more accurate to what it would be. So do that and a swipe.
It's only when you want to make really cool
Ah,
content that you can't even get
ah,
what you need on the board, right?
that's
Or the
right.
cascade ruins everything. It's like
Right.
always. Classic Merrick's cascade, right?
Classic Merrick's. So let's just end him quick with this one here because you're right. It would be fast wins if we had, and Furpo's already asleep, but we're up to 10 million right there. So yeah, this moveset actually might be this might be the sleeper. This might be the one that
I
actually hits harder.
Well, yeah, yeah. This moveset was fed to me from a friend. Um, I might even call him a let's see, what's a French word for friend? From
Whoa,
someone
whoa!
in my
Stop Frenching your
entourage.
friends, Rusty.
No, I didn't say that.
Wowzer, wowzer. All right, let's try it again. All we need is
Oh,
a
it's
yellow move.
ami, maison ami, right?
Mes
That's
Amis,
how you
that's
do
right.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Gambit from X-Men 97.
from everyone Cajun in Louisiana. So I have
Yeah,
a lot of French in my history that I wish I could remember it all.
yeah,
So basically, that'll be 10 million per move, and you can even manage to play it so that you use the yellow move twice,
right.
um, and pump it even more.
Yep, that's what I'm about to do. So, okay, so we got to keep track of the damage here real quick. So, these are each 4.2, so we're going to buff them up. Boop. Okay. So now each of them does 10 million. So we're going to reload. We need 5 gems to reload the stun gun. So we have officially done 10 million. So he's done on health, which unfortunately means he might not survive this. So it is what it is
Nice.
if he doesn't. Okay, he's fine. All right, so that was 10 million. So now we could do another 10, which would be 20 million, but we're going to buff it anyway. So 10 million plus another, what is this doing? Is that 1.2 million? No, that's 126. That doesn't matter. And then 15 million. So this is 25 million. 25 million turn 1. Pretty easy. You do a black to yellow plate, you're going to reload. Yeah, this is really good. But it's still so that's 25 million. That's not 30 million. That's not 48 million, but it is still really really good up there.
Well, and you have to think this would be maybe the race build for feuds if you had that all three moves filled right out of the gate, turn zero if you want to call it right.
Right.
You're preloaded, you're at the starting block, and then it's just bam, 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 right? And it's probably over in a feud.
Yeah.
And yeah, chances of a kick out would be slim.
Very
I would think.
slim. Yeah,
So
this would be very fast.
yeah,
So what we're saying is, and thank you for whoever sent this over to Rusty, because that gives us a third premium build. So you've got your triple red, you've got your black move damage based around the finisher, and then now you've got this one double black. And anybody want to see it with the drip? Is that the last thing we want to do before we end
you
the
might call
stream?
this would you call? I mean, is it presumptuous to say this might be the fast feud build? Is that
Fast feud
presumptuous?
build? Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that. I could see that.
I always think about how Merrick says like, as few clicks as possible for as much damage as possible. It seems like this one might be the 1, 2, 3 click done.
Right.
Kind of like heavy
Yeah.
metal Rhea. Why did I say Rhea? Heavy metal Rhea style.
Rhea. Rhea
Princess
and the
Rhea.
Phantom Menace. That's
That's right.
right.
I know. I had the Sith hood on, so now everything is gravitating towards Star Wars.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, B Rock, it's not going to add, well, seeing that I cascaded anyway, it's not going to add anything other than insult to injury, is really all it is there. So, I mean, because you are going to still make the gems right at the end. So you go there, you go to black right here. So you've got your, theoretically, this would have been a 15 million hit. And then you could just throw this to where you get a few more of the times sevens. So it's the drip isn't doing anything dramatic there, but it did add a bunch of times 7 hits on it. So yep, I think that's it. I think that's it. Well, I'm going to end this video, and then we'll say goodnight on the stream. But for this video, the second of our 6-star silver Austin preview videos, let us know what you think in the comments section. Like this video on YouTube, subscribe to us at Champions Chat, and share this with your friends to let them know how awesome this new character is. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Probably the best character.
Probably this is your favorite character in the game now?
I don't want to ever say that, because then I get my heart set. Then I get my heart set on him, and then I don't get him, and then I have a bad weekend. So I'm not going to say that. But I would say, and you've kind of been on the journey with me. I would say I want this Steve Austin as bad as I want Solo Sikoa, and as bad as I want Muscle Man Bray.
Wow.
So like equal to or greater than. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the one. I mean, this is the Austin, right? So
this is by far the best Austin. This is, I think, the best 1A 1B between him and Papa Pump for Attitude Era powerhouse. You know what I didn't call out though, and this isn't going to make any of the videos aside from this stream, is he is an aggressive powerhouse. That is the class, that is the subclass type, whatever you want to call it, that has the least shards for most people. Because Braun, Clubber, I mean, just go down the list. Aggressive powerhouse. You better have some shards saved up somewhere. If you
That's right, Footers. This is definitely the best poster debuting this weekend. I could say that with confidence. And that's well said. Well put. Well put.
That's right. That's right. Papa needs rare trainers to play. Okay, so that might be an advantage.
Yeah, like Motu Ray. So Motu Ray and or Rockin' Roman. And both of those can be. I don't have Motu Ray. I do. So stinking lucky. I don't know, fortunate to get Roman, and he has definitely filled in a huge gap on my roster with what he can do with Purple Gems.
Yeah. Yeah.
I probably need to drop off the stream, Lee.
Yep. It's about that time,
always go
everybody.
To overtime. I love it. I could do this tomorrow night. In fact, I love it so much.
And I think we will. So make sure everybody who's still here, join us tomorrow night on the Champions channel. Same bat time, same bat channel. Make sure you subscribe to Champions Chat, because legitimately, unlike most of the rest of the content creators, we're not like monetizing our own Twitch streams and driving people to our Twitch. We only have the YouTubes and then this. So please go to YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Rusty, final comments, and then we're out.
Hey, happy feuding. Do your best. I know, I'm proud of you. Do your best, everybody. I try to sound like a proud mom. Proud mom.